My family lived in a poor neighborhood, but at least we were in New York. I loved it. You could shoot for the stars no matter who you were there. Oh, hi. My name is Charlotte, by the way. I'm 17, and I like taking pictures. One day, our doorbell rang, and it was my so-called father. I didn't call him that. He left Mom and me to fend for ourselves.
I'm going through a rough patch.
You're always going through a rough patch. Are you gonna pay alimony?
Peggy, I told you, I've been going through some stuff. I've got no money. Can I borrow some?
You didn't even ask how your daughter is doing, but you're already asking for money? Get out, you stinky deadbeat!
Mom rarely cried. She was strong and could hold up the sky, but that day, she couldn't stop weeping.
I'm fine. Today is a new day.
Every morning, Mom made me go for a run.
Keep going, Charlotte. Sweat is just your fat crying.
We usually ran through a prestigious neighborhood rich and successful people lived in.
Peggy! Charlotte!
Hi!
Ignore her, sweetie.
Once we got back home, Mom made me take a bath with glitter.
You are my treasure.
After that, I had to use a beauty mask, eat a healthy breakfast, and take a bunch of vitamins for healthy skin and hair.
Remember not to slouch. You can meet a millionaire at any moment,
Even on the way to school, I remember. Mom wanted me to marry well. Her sister Valerie was so beautiful, it should be illegal. Compared to her, Mom was, well, she was smart. The teachers gave Valerie good marks just because she was pretty. Meanwhile, my mom had to study day and night. Mom also worked part-time at a cinema while Valerie just relaxed and received gifts from her countless admirers. They grew up, and Valerie married a millionaire. She hadn't worked a day since and didn't even know how to make pasta.
It says on the internet, I need to boil water first. Do I look like a chemist?
Leave it all to me, Miss Stiles. As you already know, my mom married my dad and came to regret it. That jerk left us with nothing. Life had always been hard for Mom. She studied a lot and eventually became the CEO of a small company that didn't really make any money. What's the conclusion here? Life's an unfair witch. Once, when I was 12, our car was towed away to an impound lot. We came to Aunt Valerie's and asked her to lend us some money.
I would love to help, but my husband doesn't like beggars.
Beggars? Is that what you think of us? Charlotte, let's go.
Honey, I won't let you repeat my mistakes. I would do everything so that one day you could marry a millionaire.
At first, I resisted. I didn't want to be a doll in search of a prince. But every year, I gave in a little bit more. I saw how hard Mom had it. Because of her plain looks, no one ever cuts her any slack. Unlike her, I was beautiful. Mom thought my looks were my golden ticket to a life of luxury. By the time I turned 17, I'd agreed to follow her plan and find a millionaire to marry. Not for myself, but for my mom. I wanted to provide for her. Still, I hoped that my future perfect husband would love me not only for my looks, and that I would love him and not just his money. At school, I felt like I was a doll on display. Boys chased after me like there were no other girls around. Take Dale, for example.
Today's a great day to go on a date.
Dale, you're a nice guy, but you're too poor for me.
You're a freaking gold digger.
I wasn't offended. It's not like he was wrong. Now who was that? I hadn't seen her at our school before. I liked the girl's unusual style and took a picture of her.
Why did you do that? Are you gonna post it on Instagram and mock me with your Barbie friends?
It clearly wasn't my day.
Did you meet a rich guy today?
No luck. Also, my phone died heroically under the shoe of some wacko. Mom decided enough was enough. It was time to send me to a private school for children who had croissants with their family's coats of arms instead of cereal for breakfast.
You will meet a boy from a rich family there for sure. We need more money, though.
I'll get another job.
You're already so tired. How about I find a part-time job instead?
No. Your delicate hands are for jewelry only, not work.
Mom pawned her only gold earrings and bought me a new phone. After that, she got ready for a job interview.
Go on your evening jog. You need to look perfect for a rich guy to notice you.
While jogging, I did what I loved the most. Took pictures of the life around me.
I think I died and went to heaven. Wow, she's gorgeous.
Watch out!
You saved me. I saw you and that was it. My brain glitched and said, bye, Miles, see you never, and went on vacation. I'm Miles, by the way.
Yeah, I got that. Miles was weird. He was so nervous he kept talking nonsense. But he was also sweet, and talking to him was easy. We chatted and laughed. He even forgot about the pizza he was supposed to deliver.
I should get back to work. But I want to see you again, if you don't mind.
He held out his phone, asking for my number. I hesitated. Miles came from an ordinary family. What would Mom say? Would she think I forgot our goal? We could be friends, though. Miles was funny and kind. What was the worst that could happen? In the end, I gave him my number.
I'll call you.
You should text. My mom, anyway, just text me. He smiled, and I saw that he had dimples. I hated myself a little for liking them. Miles left. I I ran along my usual route and found myself in my aunt's rich neighborhood.
Charlotte, sweetie, do you want to chat with your aunt?
I was going to ignore her like my mom taught me, but then I changed my mind at the last moment. What if Aunt Valerie would help us out with money for once? Then Mom wouldn't need to look for a second job.
Tell me, sweetheart, how are you two doing?
Amazing! Each day is an adventure. Will we have enough money for food today? Or will we survive on air and optimism?
What?
It was a joke. Never mind. Mom wants to send me to a private school, but we don't have the money for that.
I made a mistake when you asked me for money last time. I want to fix everything.
She left and returned a few minutes later with an impressive stack of cash. Won't your husband mind?
This money is mine too, you know.
Thank you. We will return it.
I'm sorry, Charlotte. I let you down. I tried to get a job as a night cashier, but it didn't work out.
It's okay. I got the money. When Mom found out I had accepted help from her sister, she was mad, but I managed to calm her down. This is for our goal, for the sake of our future. Soon, Mom paid for the first semester of my studies at the private school and bought me a uniform. I got a text from Miles. He wanted to see me.
You look suspiciously happy. Who's texting you?
Oh, it's just my friend sent me a meme about a singing banana. I had to quickly distract Mom. I ran you a bag. Relax while I go for my evening jog. Actually, I went to see Miles.
Help yourself.
Oh, I hope that was the crust and not my tooth.
Sorry, I forgot to warn you. This is yesterday's pizza. It's all I could afford, even though you deserve only the best restaurants.
Stop it. Even dry pizza can be delicious in good company. We chatted until I saw Miles turn white as snow. Is there a monster behind my back?
There's some furious woman.
Charlotte, what's the meaning of this? Are you wasting your time on some nobody?
Miles is a good guy.
I also once married a guy I thought was good, but it was a mistake.
Oh, so I'm a mistake?
No, that's not what I meant.
I locked myself in my room and didn't come out until the morning. It was my first day at the new school. However, when I came to the bathroom, I didn't recognize myself in the mirror. My face was covered with huge pimples. I screamed. Mom came running and almost had a heart attack when she saw me.
No, your face, your perfect skin. It's all because of that guy and his pizza.
Mom dragged me to the hospital hoping that a doctor would give me a magic pill.
This is just acne caused by teenage hormones. We will run a couple of tests and I will prescribe you some creams. The pimples will go away with time.
After that, Mom finally brought me to my new school.
No rich heir would look at you twice with pimples like that. But at least you'll get a good education.
Why do you think that a millionaire can't love me for my personality? Do you think I have nothing but my looks?
Good looks open all doors. I would know.
I've never gotten anything for free, even though I graduated at the top of my class. On the one hand, I felt sorry for Mom, but on the other hand, I was angry at her. So I got out of the car in silence. I was afraid that rich kids would make fun of me. And I was right. I hope those pimples are not contagious. If I were you, I wouldn't leave the house without a bag over my head.
Can't you be friendly for once in your life? Seriously, you should try it.
Since when does Lloyd defend losers?
Don't mind them. I don't see anything wrong with your pimples. They look like constellations to me.
Wow, Lloyd broke all the stereotypes. He was not only a rich heir, but also a kind and understanding romantic. Lloyd spent the whole day patiently helping me adapt to the new school. He didn't like me for my perfect looks. That meant Mom was wrong about a lot of things. After classes, Lloyd invited me over to his place. It's all happening so fast. Okay, let's go. We arrived at a huge skyscraper in Manhattan. Lloyd's parents were real snobs. They looked at me like Lloyd had found me at a garage sale.
Mom, Dad, this is my girlfriend, Charlotte.
Girlfriend? Aw.
Son, can I talk to you for a minute?
They went into another room, but I heard every word.
Are you out of your mind? Why did you bring her home? If people see you with such an ugly girl, our family's reputation will be ruined. I told you, I want a private yacht. If you don't buy it, I will go out with that ugly duckling to spite you. Okay, we will buy you a yacht. Just stop embarrassing us.
Was Lloyd using me to piss off his parents? I didn't wait for him to dump me and left with my head held high. I felt miserable, and for some reason, I kept thinking about Miles. He had been so real. What difference did it make that he was not rich? Maybe we were destined to get rich together. I came to the pizzeria Miles worked at. When he saw me, he flinched away like I electrocuted him.
What the heck? What happened to your beautiful face?
It's just pimples.
Just pimples? They're huge and disgusting.
Wait, did you only like me because of my looks?
Of course.
If it hadn't been for your pretty face, I wouldn't have even noticed you.
I couldn't help but slap him. My pimples would go away, but you will stay an idiot forever.
I ran home and cuddled with my mom. She petted my head for a long time, and I told her everything that had happened. Today is trying me.
It's all my fault. I've taught you that everyone in the world is either beautiful or ugly.
I'm not mad at you. You just wanted a better life for me. I thought that would be the end of it, but then thugs burst into our apartment. They looked like they stepped out of a bad movie about gangsters.
You're coming with us. We're not going anywhere with you until you explain who you are and what's going on here. Lady, you are not in a position to order us around. I said you're coming with us.
Those goons brought us to Aunt Valerie's house. Her husband, Mr. Styles, was sitting in an armchair like a mafia boss. Aunt Valerie was unrecognizable. She was standing next to her husband like a maid, and he treated her like furniture.
My empty-headed wife gave money to her stupid relatives. My money. Surprise, I want it back. Or else something bad will happen.
He's not joking.
That's right. The time for jokes is over. You have an hour.
He seemed like a real nut. Mom and I took back the money from my new school and brought it to Mr. Styles, but he wanted us to pay interest. We had no choice but to become maids in his house. It was terrible. We cleaned the pool, cooked, and ironed clothes that cost more than our apartment. But the worst part was seeing how Mr. Styles treated Aunt Valerie. He didn't respect or love her. His wife was a beautiful accessory to him. Now Mom and I knew that Valerie's perfect life was just an illusion. Soon, we worked off our debt. But before leaving, Mom decided to talk to her sister.
Why are you letting that monster treat you like this?
This is the price I pay for living in the lap of luxury. All I do all day is try to look good. If I become ugly, my husband will find someone younger than me. Valerie, you deserve better.
It took a while, but we managed to convince Aunt Valerie that she had to escape her cage. She dumped Mr. Styles. His lawyers did everything possible to leave her with nothing after the divorce. No expensive shoes, no luxury villas, but that was okay. Valerie found her freedom. She moved in with us. We enjoyed every day and looked for ourselves in that huge city. As for me, I kept taking pictures of faces, lights on the windows, children running in the rain, a guy playing the guitar. Soon, my acne was gone, but my love for the world stayed. Later, I even held an exhibition called The Spirit of the City, where I presented my photos of New York. They showed the real city, and that became my key to success. Then, Lloyd showed up.
Your skin. You changed. You're beautiful now. Why don't we go on a real date?
No, thank you. I don't want a boyfriend who judges people by their looks.
Are you sure? I'm a millionaire. I can make you happy.
I'll become a millionaire myself and make myself happy. Now get out of my exhibit. It wasn't a victory. It was real life.